afternoon, dear kids. I welcome you to your next EVS class. Kids, in today's class, we will do the summary of the chapter, The Human Body. That is, we are going to summarize the chapter. In the summary of the chapter, we are going to recall all the important concepts that we have learned in this chapter. So, let's get started. Now, we started the chapter by knowing that food is one of the basic needs of all the living beings. We need the food to live and stay healthy, and food gives us energy to do all the work. We eat different kinds of food items like fruits, vegetables, grains, pulses, milk, eggs, nuts, fish, etc. to name some. Then we learned that the food that we get comes from two main sources. Plants and animals are the main sources of food. First, we learned that from plants we get different types of food, and we eat different parts of a plants like roots, stem, leaves, flowers, fruits, seeds, etc. Some of the food items that we get from plants include fruits, vegetables, spices, sugar, oil seeds, cereals like rice, wheat, corn, etc. Beverages like tea and coffee. Then pulses like kidney beans or the moong dal or the chickpea. Then we learned that from animals we obtained many food items like milk, eggs, meat, honey, and there are different animals that provide us with all these different food items. Depending on the source of the food that people eat, they can be categorized as vegetarians, non-vegetarians, ovo-vegetarians, and vegans. Then we learned that nutrients are there in our food, and nutrients are the substances. They are the chemical substances which are present in the food that we eat, and these nutrients are needed by our body for its growth, for functioning properly, and for maintaining good health. There are 5 major nutrients that are present in our food. Those 5 important nutrients are carbohydrates, fats, proteins, vitamins, and minerals. Besides these 5 nutrients, our food also contains roughage and water. So, together there are many components of food, and the components of food include the 5 nutrients, that is carbohydrates, fats, proteins, vitamins, minerals, and it includes roughage and water. Then we learned that carbohydrates, fats, and proteins are macronutrients, that is, they are required by our body in large amounts, whereas vitamins and minerals are micronutrients, that is, they are important for our body and are needed in small amounts. Then, based on their main functions, these 5 nutrients can be categorized in 3 groups, which are energy giving food, bodybuilding food, and protective food. Now, carbohydrates and fats are known as the energy giving food, proteins are known as bodybuilding food, and vitamins and minerals are protective food. Then we learned that carbohydrates are the nutrients that give us energy to do all our work, whether it is running, jogging, walking, playing. All these activities need energy, and we get this energy by eating food that is rich in carbohydrates. So some of the food items that contain carbohydrates include bread, oatmeal, rice, wheat, potatoes, pasta, popcorns, chocolates, sweets, soft drinks, ice creams, etc. Now in sweets, soft drinks and ice creams, it is present in the form of sugar, even in the chocolates. Then fats are the nutrients that give us more energy than carbohydrates. They also help to keep our bodies warm, but too much of fat is not good for us. Food items that are rich in fats include butter, oil, ghee and nuts. That is the dry fruits. Then proteins are the nutrients that help us to grow. That is why they are known as bodybuilding foods. They also help in building muscles and repair of our body. Growing children need to eat a diet that is rich in proteins because it is needed for their growth. And the food items which are rich in proteins include meat, fish, curd, cheese, eggs, pulses, soya bean, peanut butter, nuts and seeds like watermelon seed, pumpkin seed, flax seeds, sunflower seeds. All these are rich in proteins. Vitamins and minerals are protective foods. That is because they protect our body from various diseases, and they also keep us healthy and fit. Our body needs vitamins and minerals in very small amount, but we need to take them regularly. Some important vitamins are vitamin A, vitamin B, vitamin C and vitamin D. And some important minerals are iron, iodine and calcium. Roughage or fiber is part of the food that our body cannot digest. Now this roughage does not have any food value, but it adds bulk to the food, and that is why it is very important because it helps in proper functioning of our digestive system and helps us by removing the undigested food or the wastes from our body. Some food items that are good sources of roughage include whole grains like brown rice or the brown pasta or the beans, pulses, oatmeal, fresh fruits, vegetables, salads. All these contain lots of fiber. Then water is very essential for functioning of our body because it helps in the digestion of food and in removal of wastes from our body. We all know that almost 2/3 of our body is made up of water, and that is why we need to drink at least 6 to 8 glasses of water every day to keep our body hydrated. That is about 2 liters of water per day we should drink. Then there are some food items that contain lots of water. Some of those are cucumber, watermelon, tomato, strawberries, carrots, broccoli and oranges. Then we learnt about balanced diet. Now a balanced diet is a diet that contains all the 5 nutrients, that is carbohydrates, fats, proteins, vitamins and minerals in the correct proportions along with roughage and water. There are benefits of eating a healthy, balanced diet because it helps in weight control. It prevents illnesses by boosting our immune system so that our body can fight against the diseases. It also provides all the important nutrients, provides energy to us, and it keeps our heart also healthy. Then we learned the uses of food for our body. Food gives us energy. It helps in growth, repair, and maintenance of our body. It keeps our body fit and healthy. And it also increases our body's immunity so that it can fight against diseases and infections. The balanced diet can be arranged in the form of a food pyramid. A food pyramid shows which food items to consume more and which food items to consume less. For example, the carbohydrates, that is the cereals, bread, rice, pasta, all these should be included in our diet and we should eat plenty of them. Then fruits and vegetables should be eaten more often. And we should consume proteins and dairy products just enough so that they can provide us with important nutrients. And oils, fats, sugars, sweets, ice creams, chocolates should be consumed in less quantity because they do not provide much nutrition. Talking about nutrition, we learned that if we are not eating a balanced diet, then we can get malnutrition. Malnutrition is a condition that occurs when the body does not get enough amount of nutrients for its proper functioning. Malnutrition leads to weakness in the body and makes it prone to diseases, which means that a person will fall sick easily if he or she is not getting proper amount of nutrients. Then we learned the importance of cooking our food. When we cook the food, cooking makes the food soft, tasty, and easy to digest. It also makes our food germ-free. Also, we should make sure that the food should not be overcooked because overcooking destroys the important nutrients. For example, heating can destroy vitamin C that might be present in the food items. We should always eat fresh and well preserved food and avoid eating stale food because it is unhealthy and can make us fall ill. Some very common methods that we use for preserving our food include boiling, freezing, drying, that is drying in the sun, salting, and sweetening. Sweetening means adding lots of sugar to it. For example, jams are preserved by sweetening method. Then we learned that we should always follow healthy eating habits. That is, we should wash our hands before and after eating food. We should eat a balanced diet. We should drink at least 6 to 8 glasses of water daily and so on. And we should also avoid eating junk food regularly because the junk food does not have any nutritional value. It does not provide important nutrients to our body and it contains lots of fat and salt. And eating junk food regularly can make us obese and increase the risk of heart diseases. We should not drink aerated drinks very often because they contain lots of sugar and do not provide us with any important nutrients. Drinking them regularly can be harmful to our health and to our teeth.